Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody getting, I guess I will say, the cojones to do what they want. It feels to me like we have a community of people that might be a little bit too involved in somebody's business, particularly, I think, the romance department. I'm viewing, so we have the sixth chakra. This would be the sacral chakra, which is related to self gratification. So doing what makes you happy, right? And then we have these two angels, and I'm viewing these as two distinct individuals. We have somebody that is seen as very strong, perhaps a little bit stoic, and then we have somebody that is seen as a bit of a romantic, very caring. So it kind of feels like we have people talking about these two being interested in each other, perhaps one person wanting to make a serious move towards the other. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I'm sorry if there's like pieces of candle all over my table. I think I got it all, but I was doing candle surgery before this, trying to make sure that they get like a little bit more life out of them. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's start. We're going to start with the Kipper. Yeah, I definitely feel like we have some chatter. I think someone quit their job. This could be somebody who is transferring to another location or moving to a different career, or quite literally could be like moving to a different location. So that's why they quit their job. Hello there, lover boy. How we doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay. I think we have a little bit of like a shocked Pikachu situation here. I think there are people that are surprised that somebody is making significant changes. So this could be somebody that was, I'll always live here, or I'll always work here, or I'll always be, like George Clooney before he met Amal, right? Like ever the Bachelor. But this person has high honor. They've quit their job for a very particular reason. For others of you, this toil and labor in the reverse with the coffin is I'm not investing in things that aren't worth my time anymore. I do think for the majority of you, we have somebody who is leaving a job. But I also feel like this is just like, no. I gave you so much of my time and energy, like nothing came of it. So this is where we part ways. It could be friendship, community, even some family situations, right? But we have somebody that is realizing that they want to be I just heard next to you. So I feel like there's somewhere else that's calling their name. It's probably associated with this love situation, right? Hello there, Tiana. And Rihanna? That's pretty great. How we doing today, ladies? Let's start some tarot with the Egyptian tarot. I'm sorry, I might have allergies or something. What else do we have? Six of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's someone in this King of Swords energy. This would be our angel of strength, right? Somebody that is probably looked up to by others or seen as someone like you don't want to mess with, or they have some sense of power, right? They could be in law enforcement for some of you. But we have somebody here that tried to mess with this King of Swords. Maybe they were taking their money. Maybe they were trying to control their decisions. Maybe this was somebody that they worked with. They tried to make this King of Swords immobile. Like, you can't go anywhere. This is where you have to be. And I feel like this person is like, oh, really? Watch me. I'm an angel of strength. Like, put chains on me. I'm going to break through them. Like, go ahead. So whatever was meant to stop this King of Swords or keep them exactly where they were failed. It was merely an obstacle or a delay. I don't know. This person works out. Like, you can't stop me. I don't think I told you the numbers on the Kipper cards. We have 38, 19, 25, and 36. And then on the energy oracle, we had 40, 50, and 49. We have the Devil, Three of Swords in the reverse. That's really beautiful. This is like saying, you know what? I figured out exactly what was holding me back, the chains, right? I figured out what I needed to do to resolve that situation, heal, learn, whatever I need to do. And then I just hermited my way out of there. This card is making me here walk like an Egyptian. That's really old. Is that the Bangles? I think that's the Bangles. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. But we have somebody that said, I know what has held me back. I know what has made it difficult for me to move in the directions that I want. And I also know that I'm strong enough to address this. I can let myself go. So we have somebody that's wise. They've learned quite a lot in the last year, 2 years. And this person is leaving behind somebody that made them feel like they couldn't hack it on their own. So there's a sense of pride here, right? Like, no. I don't know if you saw that, but I just did that on my own. Remember you told me I couldn't do it on my own? I did. So good for you. King of Cups. Hanged Man in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Two Swords wanted to come out too. If I see them, it's like I kind of have to take them. Otherwise I start thinking, you know? This is pretty beautiful. I feel like we have an encounter for this King of Swords. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be literally as simple as somebody seeing the tender love between like an older couple up front, right? Like listen to their story, that kind of thing. Not just like, oh, cute, you stopped and smelled the roses. I like that about you. There was something here that showed this person that real love exists. And I feel like for a long time, they didn't really feel that to be true. This person has been working on their emotional side, taking a little bit of a breather, thinking about what it is that they prioritize, and they're taking a new approach. Now, this is a really unusual Hanged Man card. You'll notice there's no one actually doing the Hanged Man thing. But what we do have is somebody that is sacrificing, right? This King of Swords has decided I'm no longer comfortable sacrificing the things that make me happy because other people expect it from me or because I don't want to believe in it. This person's going for something that they want when they have pretty much been conditioned or programmed to not do this thing, whatever this is. A lot of times healing can look a little bit like deconditioning, unconditioning, reversing the conditioning, um, relearning what the universe is, what life is, what we want, what love is, what respect is. Because look, I have amazing parents and they taught me a lot of amazing things. I think they're really smart. I think they're really compassionate. I think I was probably given a leg up by them in terms of their understanding of the world. But there are still things that I've had to discover on my own, and we all have that, right? We all have something that we have to learn for ourselves. And in some cases, we have to unlearn some of the things that we've been taught by our parents or society or grandma, grandpa, religion, whatever it might be. And I think we had somebody here that realized what really mattered in life was not what they had been told or what they wanted to fight for or what was important to them somehow does not align with what they had been taught. And this put them in a situation where they had to make a decision. Am I going to free myself from this way of thinking, or am I going to stay a prisoner? Because I titled this Let Them Talk because I felt like we had somebody saying, I'm going to go for what I want, damn it. People want to tell me that I did something I shouldn't have done. That's fine, but I'm over here living my life. I'm over here happy. So, hello there, Rachel. How are you doing? Hello, Peggy. Hello, talentless Poppy. Is it Poppy? That's funny. Yes, time to have some fun. Hello, Aubrey. How we doing? That's funny. We've got Death and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is making me think of those like YouTube videos or like shorts, reels, whatever, where you have somebody that is like asking for $5 to put in their gas tank or whatever. And if somebody is nice enough to help them out, then the person actually turns around and gives them like $50,000 or some crazy shit. This is one of those things where somebody feels like they are maybe sacrificing a lifestyle or going to lose out on some sort of financial stability. Things might be difficult for a while if I go through this change. And then I think the universe is like, nah, I got you back. Here's like, a little bit to tide you over for the next couple of years. 10 of Pentacles is not like $10. It's not even $100 or $1,000. 10 of Pentacles is stability. So there is somebody here that I think gives up one job that might pay pretty well or be at least, what this person wants. And then they turn around and find out that because they were willing to give up something that was holding them back, they actually walk into a much nicer job. It pays better, it's a better balance, or it's more of what they were looking for, or it's a better like situation in terms of the boss or the employer, or it's your own business. This person doesn't expect things to go as well as they do. Surprise. Hello there. How's it going, Cheryl? Oh, you're so welcome. Hello, lighthearted alchemist or lightheart alchemist. Sorry, I just added the ED there for you. How's it going, Paul? Hello, Josh. I could not agree more. That's why I started this, like part of the reason anyway, is like, thank you everyone supporting my channel because I would love to just do this all the time. So that's what we're gunning for. And I think it's kind of a difficult economy. I mean, say what you want about whatever, but at the end of the day, if you have the ability to organize and follow through, why not do your own thing? Why not make your own money? Why let somebody else take a cut? I mean, technically, YouTube takes a cut, but you know what I mean. There's always a cost to doing business, right? At any rate, I do feel like some of you are called to start your own thing. You might have to have like kind of like a hybrid thing for a bit, but if you're feeling called to do that, go through with that and do it justice. All right, so we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands, and the Emperor in the reverse. I mean, this is kind of sad, but kind of funny at the same time. I'm sure we can all wrap our brains around that. Look, you're going to, especially if you follow your intuition, right? Primarily if you do, you're going to be successful. You're going to start something, you're going to change something, you're going to invent something. You're going to inspire people. You're the Six of Wands, and you're sandwiched with the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. You feel held back, or you have felt held back, because when you are successful, when you do accomplish things, people are like, golf clap, cool, proud of you. And you're like, what? But like, I just like set a new record, or I just like got this really big deal, or I just bought you a car. You do these nice things for people. You take care of people. You go out of your way for people. Maybe it's as simple as like giving people a ride when they don't have their car, or helping them out when they can't like fix their plumbing. I don't know. But these are thankless people. These are people that are like not impressed by you when they should be. Like, I'm not trying to create an ego problem for you, but these are people who's like, they're going out of their way to not celebrate your wins. Why do you like these people? Why do you tolerate these people? I don't even know you, and I want you to win, and I would celebrate your win. There are good people out there that want to see you be happy. And then you're over here like helping out people, or you were helping out people that were not invested in seeing you do well. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Death in the reverse. Yeah, it does feel like that's more of a past energy, because this clarifier of the Death card from the other deck is the Page of Swords. And I feel like this is saying, at some point, people thought you were done. People thought you were like bowing out. You weren't going to be participating. You weren't going to continue for that goal or that career. People considered you like over. They made that decision or that observation prematurely, because now they're seeing what they thought had taken you out didn't take you out at all. You were just over there transforming. You were transmuting the pain and finding another way. And like, high five, the highest of fives to you, because that's how you do it. And I'm over here smirking because like, I get it. You want to think that I'm done? You want to think that I'm like, you know, quitting? That's fine. You can think whatever you want. I'm still going to be doing whatever I can to do right by myself. You know, like, this is someone who didn't give up. People are like, oh, you walked away, but you didn't win. You didn't do the thing that you were supposed to do, but they didn't know what you were doing. all they could think about was, oh, you didn't, you know, do this specific thing that I expected you to do. They may have seen you overinvest in a business. They may have seen you overinvest in a relationship. It's just, I just want to look for the mistakes that you've made. It's very Annette Bening and American Beauty. I saw the whole thing and you didn't fuck up once. Okay. So if you delight in my losses, if you delight in my failures, then I'm not going to invite you to the celebration of my wins. I will celebrate by my damn self and have a better time. Like, I have a great time dancing in my kitchen by myself. I don't need you to celebrate. Especially if you're just going to eat like my cake and not say anything nice, you know? Probably like wear something questionable. I like it. That sounds perfect, Aubrey. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? Likewise. It's always good to see you on the live chat. Hello, Rachel. Oh, I already said hi to Rachel, but she's agreeing with the thumper thing. Hello, Chandlo. How we doing? Almost dodged the bullet? Or did? I think you did, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you did. Hi there, Anne. How are we doing today? So you're going to take a few people by surprise, okay? So these people that were like, see, we knew you weren't shit. They're going to be confronted, like maybe even a little slapped in the face with your ability to turn things around. It's like you were so busy watching whether or not I would achieve this dream over here that when I kind of like redirected my energy to dream B over here, you just assumed that I was crying over dream A not happening, but I was making dream B happen. You just didn't know it. You're over here thinking, I got shit to offer. I don't have, money. I don't have skill, talent, whatever. And really, we have a King of Wands. Who do you want to start a battle, to finish a battle? A King of Wands. That's somebody that's going to be like, no, this is what I want, and I'm going to keep on it until I get what I want. So with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like these people that are talking about you were so focused on one thing that they expected you to achieve. When you didn't achieve that, they were like kind of amused by this. They didn't realize you were over here like building a whole other thing, building a whole spaceship, So it's like you take these people by surprise because they were focused on how you didn't do one thing. And then when people start talking about this other thing doing well for you, it's like, what? I didn't even know you did that. Maybe you got laid off your corporate job, but then your music takes off, your content creation, whatever it is. We have a dark night of the soul here, and that doesn't surprise me because we have somebody that's going through a major transformation, right? With the Death card, we already knew somebody's leaving things behind that don't suit them anymore and pursuing something that feels a little bit like a calling. So it's number 36, by the way, the cross. This is like a come to Jesus moment, right? Have you ever thought you were maybe going to die? It's strange to experience that. It's happened to me more than once. Kind of like shakes you up a little bit, right? And you think, man, I was like in a bad mood because like someone smudged my Puma when I should have been just like thankful that, Dr. Pepper was great. That's not really my priority or like my first love. Okay, you guys. But it makes you think about what do I really need to be getting upset about? What do I really care about, right? But with this snake, I feel like part of the reason we have somebody learning what's important is because they have spent too much time dealing with people that wanted to take from them and never give back. These are some selfish people that looked for every opportunity to be sly, to sneak up on you, to get information on you, to talk about you. Who needs enemies if you've got friends like these? Literally like spying, like what other information can I get on you so I can talk about you? Maybe there's a little bit of like a fame or you're a highly sought after commodity. There's something here about people feeling like if they get information on you, they should talk about it because people would want to hear about it. Either you're like, I'm a mayor or I'm the boss or I make more money than you or whatever it is. It's like people want to see you taken down a notch, Maybe you're really attractive. I feel like you're quoting the song that I was, and Grant, that makes you like top commenter of the day. Hi there, Hunter. How are you doing? I like it. Oh, I didn't mention this is the Gilded Reverie, by the way. I am going to switch though. We need some more tarot. Tarot, darling. This is the Rider-Waite. OG. I'm still learning how to shuffle, okay? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and Death in the reverse. We've pulled the Death card from every single deck, in case you're wondering. And this was card 3, so that's kind of impressive. I see why you got sick of these people. I'm trying to think of the right way to say this because there's an easy way, but it might be a little offensive. Okay, I'm just going to do it. So I've been in a relationship before where it felt like I was on a 2-week cycle. We would have fun. We would get along. We'd have good conversations. And then things would deteriorate. And then all of a sudden we'd have like a major argument that came out of nowhere. And it really just became obvious to me that it was because we have a problem here in terms of instability and like maybe a little bit of self-absorption, being self-absorbed. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. This is the kind of person that couldn't ever make my birthday special. It was always about them, right? So I feel like you got to a point where you realized you were dealing with people that were exhibiting patterns, a cycle. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what the weather's like. It doesn't matter if they have money in their account. It doesn't matter. You're always going to start a fight. It's always about them. And they weren't going to change. I feel like this is more than one person, but for many of you, this could just be one person in particular that really kind of like set you off and realized, I just need to like remove myself from this situation. Maybe you had gotten to the point where you made a bunch of friends together. Maybe you hung out with this person's family, but I feel like you were just like, you know what, this is like not going to change. This is somebody who just likes to make things chaotic. Emotional manipulation, arguing, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Five of Wands. And then like all the other cards in the deck. So you were like, hey, if it doesn't matter what I do, if it doesn't matter what I say, if it doesn't matter what happens to you, you're just always going to be mad at me, then what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I here? You're always going to complain about something. I got an idea. Let's go out. We'll find a real cute stuffed animal. We can name it Carmen. We'll put it in my chair and you can be a dick to that. I'm going to leave because I'm out. I don't want to deal with you anymore. You're like, I'm good. I don't want to deal with that. I don't deserve that. I respect myself enough to be like, I think I can find something better. I think I can walk away. I think I can heal. I think, in fact, that I could heal a lot faster if I didn't have to deal with you. So I think this has a lot to do with finding a new place to live. Finding a new environment. You know, I love the city. I'm not going to lie. I miss the city. But I love that it is peace and quiet out here where I am. I had to take that change because where I lived before was in the middle of everything. I don't know how many of you have seen like my old videos. You can obviously tell it's a different background, right? It's like much brighter. And I would have to be like apologetic in readings because you could hear the cops, you could hear people in the hallway outside my door, you could hear horns, you could hear really loud mufflers, you know, all that shit. I love that, but sometimes you just need to change a pace, right? Will I probably live in the city again? Probably. But I feel like we have somebody here that's like, this isn't working for me anymore. Three of Pentacles. And there are people talking about it. There are people talking about this King of Swords. Let's not get too hung up on genders, right? This could be anyone, but we have this King of Swords, King of Cups that's saying, I know that this is what I wanted initially, but now it's not what I want. Now I want something different. I was staying because I was a good person, or I was trying to be a good person. I was trying to do what was expected of me. But you know what? What is like actually expected of me is to give up the things that make me happy. It felt like taking a loss to be here, even though everyone thought I had what I needed. It's cool. You got like a shelter over your head. You got food to eat and, you know, Dr. Pepper to drink. You're good. You guys, I'm actually drinking water. What's up? Trying to be good. Page of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Cups. If I just feel like people are going to talk negatively about me no matter what I do, if they're not going to celebrate me for my wins, then why am I letting them influence me in terms of love, where I want to live, or what job I want to have? If I'm honest with myself, I got options. Life is like my choice. I could leave. I could go wherever I want. I got to have some money. Got to plan some things out. But if I'm going to be unhappy here just to make them happy, then why don't I just go make myself happy? I'm proud of you. There are people that we have in our lives that we want to be happy with, you know, the decisions that we make, right? Like, I have this awesome great aunt. Her name is Joanne. I adore her. I love her so damn much. And I've gotten so much closer to her because I moved down here. She's my grandfather's sister. And I lost my grandfather when, let's see, 20 years ago. So it's like I get a bonus grandparent. She's got different perspectives on some things, right? And there are times where it surprises me when we have like a little chat, just us two. It's always more interesting when it's just us two. She's got a husband. Sometimes my parents come along and we visit, blah, blah, blah. But when it's just me and Joanne, I tell her a little bit more about my life, right? And she surprises me sometimes because she won't be judgmental about things, or she'll just want the best for me. And It's okay if you like somebody that's covered in I know I don't like tattoos, but I think you've got cute ones, you know, like she just kind of like surprises me sometimes. I feel like you've still got people in your life, like my beloved Joanne, that may surprise you, may bend a little bit, may show you just how much you mean to them by accommodating those changes that you need to make in your life. But there might be others that you're like, you know what? If you don't like me for who I really am, then it sounds like you just like the idea of me. And again, stuffed animal Carmen seems like the perfect one for you. We could even get one of those ones that has like the little recorder in there. And then we could record me saying like, yes, of course, I'll do whatever you tell me. And then you can just play that over and over again. And then I'll be over here living my life doing whatever the fuck I want. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Look, home is where the heart is a big theme here. Go where your heart is. Live where you want to be. I just told you how much I adore Joanne, right? So she's not far. She's like 10 minutes from where I am. And I love that. I wish actually that I had more time to see her like all the time. But one of the reasons I don't move somewhere that might be like a little bit better in terms of like meeting new people and blah, 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 restaurants, blah, 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 is because then I have to be like further away from her. And I want it to be really easy to just like stop by, right? So there's something here about like you want to be close to somebody in particular, or there's maybe even like a place that you consider to be really helpful for your mental health. Something along those lines where you feel like, I know if I'm there, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have somebody that supports me. I'm going to have somebody that makes me smile. This is about stability in a home situation that also has this love element. It's not just I'm warm and, you know, I have air conditioning or I have running water. It's I feel like I belong here. I feel beloved here, right? That's what this is about. 30. Oh, that was number 4 and number 35. This is the lily. This talks about peace. Yeah. A peaceful environment. Some of you may find that it's more peaceful to move to a city. Some of you may want to live near an ocean. Some of you may want to live near your nephews, nieces, whatever it is. But there's a community here that makes you feel at home, and for some of you, this is literally one person. Like Joanne is an anchor for me. I love her husband too, Ben. He's great. He's great. I love him. He's great. But Joanne and I have this like, you know what I mean? There's a place that represents peace. There's a place that makes you feel at home, right? Some of you may not know about it yet. Some of you may go on a vacation and find this place, but you're going to know what it is. So I'm going to leave it there. Did I say hi to everyone? You're an acquired taste. Hey, I feel that, Grant. Hello there. Hold on. Nostalgic gaming. I think I read that correctly. What's up? How's it going? All right. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope to see you on my next reading. Toodles.